There are lots of things you can spend your tax refund on, but one thing you don't have to spend it on, a new smartphone. Switch to Metro PCS now and get not one, but 2 free 4G LTE smartphones for brands like Samsung and LG. Plus, you're on T-Mobile's blazing fast nationwide 4G LTE network. Hurry! Switch to Metro PCS and get 2 free smartphones after instant rebate. One heck of a deal, only at Metro PCS. Limited time offer. Sales tax not included in phone price. Coverage and services not available everywhere. See store for details and terms and conditions.
Blog Talk Radio.
Nothing for you!
You have been atrocified.
Fuck off, you fat useless sack of fucking Yankee stanky doodle shite. I like gas.
Bam! Bam!
Very serious.
You got it. The craziest chef in the world. The Food Network, Rob Burmeister, and from Hell's Kitchen, Clemenza, Caserta Jr. Together, they are Chewin The Fat with Big and Beefy.
Yo, what is up, everybody? Another week at Chewin The Fat with Big and Beefy. Chef Rob here. Burmeister is Big, and I got my co-host right here is...
Why am I the beefy one? Chef Clemenza in the house. What's going on, everybody?
If you remember, you came up with the name.
Yeah, I did, actually.
I wanted like pork belly and the Goomba. Something like that.
That's not bad either. I like that.
But,
Pork Belly and the Goomba. I think that could be like our alter ego.
Yeah.
Maybe we got to do another show, Pork Belly and the Goomba.
On Wednesday nights.
Yeah, we got to do a little spin-off, maybe.
This week's episode is being brought to you by Ski Watch and Clock and Vinyl Source. So we'll be playing some commercials later. Support these guys. It's Christmas. You know, you need a watch, a clock fixed or something, head on down. And if you want some old vinyl or good music or you can't think of a song, you got to call up Larry over at Vinyl Rock Sauce.
There it is.
So what's going on there, Clemenza?
I don't know. An interesting week, quiet. Went out to get the car fixed all the way out in Jersey. An hour ride, drove out there, stood around for 7 hours because I had to wait for a part. And then I left my bag there and everything in it.
Well,
thank God the guy's wife worked in Staten Island, so I was able to go pick up the bag.
Beautiful, beautiful.
That was my friend. Of course, I needed everything that was in the bag that night and had nothing to put in there. Would have been when I don't need anything. But it just so happened I held my paperwork and all my recipes and, stuff like that was in there. But, Cigarettes, yeah.
But joining us in the studio today is Chef Matthew Hayes. He is the chef and culinary instructor at New Dorp High School. And, all-around great guy. Peter's graduate, like the rest of us. And how you doing there, Chef Matt?
Fantastic. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, no problem, guy. So, so what's the story over there in New Dorp? What's going on? I've been there a couple of times, I know, but why don't you tell some of why don't you chew the fat about some New Dorp goings-on over there?
Chewing the fat about New Dorp High School. Well, I went to New Dorp about 4 years ago. The program was closed. There was a past chef instructor there, Pam Bartels. She had a really solid program for about 15 years. And I talked to the principal, Ms. Deirdre DeAngelis, and a few of the other staff or administrators. They decided to reopen the program. They had a little faith in me, and they invested into the program. Little by little, we got it going. This is the first year I got a complete culinary program. I'm teaching 5 cooking classes. I got cooking clubs after school. And I got a lot of students really interested. They love it. They're into it. They want to get in contests. They like scholarships. They're always talking about the food channel, what they're watching, what they're eating in Staten Island, how to make different things. They bring a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of creativity to the room. So I get excited. Sometimes
that's awesome.
Topic, but it's food. food. So nothing's really off top.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, kids are digging it these days, and a lot of kids might hate school, but they love going to the cooking class.
Absolutely. I find these kids, they come in, and at the one class, you're supposed to get up and move around. You're supposed to get up and make things happen.
Right.
They can create something great to eat in 45 minutes. They display all kinds of teamwork. They're working together. They're learning about how to make things from scratch. And that's one thing we're really pushing. That's one thing that's different this year. We're really pushing. I hate to call it healthy eating, like that's really getting a negative stereotype, but we're learning how to make things from scratch. No preservatives, no additives.
Right, like Mom used to make.
Just like Mom used to make. And things are pretty quick, too. You don't have to cook food for 45 minutes to an hour to have a good meal. Quick saute, steam, make a sandwich. We're trying to find out the nuts and bolts of what healthy food and nutrition really is.
Yeah.
Basically everything we don't eat.
Well, actually, I went and hung out with the kids one day, and we were making rice and beans, and
all the good stuff.
we were talking. We had chili.
We got bacon.
Yeah. It's just like you want to, instead of buying like, a box of pancake mix, you want to show them how to make pancake mix. And yeah, like all that. And they're good kids, man. I mean, my cousin was in it last year, and it was the first time I ever seen him interact with people. Like I walked in, I thought he'd be sitting in the corner on his cell phone or something. He was washing dishes and doing it all, and it was actually pretty cool.
Well, that's the thing about food. Food constantly brings people together, whether it's a birthday party, something when everybody actually gets in the same room and sits down and is all together is only when you eat.
Right.
Otherwise, not everybody's off in their own little clutches and here and there. But when it's time to eat, everybody finally gets together, and that always brings people together, man. That's part of the reason why we do what we do. Right,
but unfortunately, kids these days don't have what we had.
Yeah.
The grandmother cooking, the aunts, the neighbors, everyone was cooking. Someone new moved in, they bring a pie. Now everyone's McDonald's, 9,000 soccer games, this, that, and then they grow up to eat fast food, and that's all they like.
Like, here you go, neighbor. Here's a bag of cheeseburgers from Mickey D's. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I can't say.
And I'm sorry if there's a bunch of empty papers in there, but it was a long drive.
That would be you.
Yeah.
The worst thing I can't stand is when I see parents pull out all the dinosaur-shaped chicken things, all kinds of random things that they call chicken. I've had chicken plenty of times, and it doesn't taste anything like this commercial-made products. And I tell you, and I love watching my brother Brendan put on videos of himself, his daughter Caitlin, Liam, his son. They're making what he calls their own restaurant chicken nuggets. And they'll just make breaded chicken knuckles with his kids. Yeah. And he's getting them involved in the actual process of cooking at 3 and 5 years old. Like my kids, I'm going to shout out, I name drop. That's how I Vivian, Matthew, Luke's a little young now. He's only a couple months old, but he's going to get in there too. They like to get involved.
He likes homemade breast milk.
There you go.
Sorry, I said the B word.
It's the best stuff on earth. But they get involved. They want to get in the kitchen. They see where it is. Food brings everybody together. That's what the family is. In my house, everybody always revolved around the kitchen. It was the most popular room in the house. And a lot of people I know, that's how it always was. So as I got older, I see people raising children and fit into different people's homes. I see things a little bit different where you'll see McDonald's, you'll see random fast food joints. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing tremendously bad with all these fast food joints. But, in moderation, every once in a while.
Yeah, not your night for dinner. Like Mondays, we're going to the Burger King drive-thru because CYO Center's over there. And then Tuesday, we're going to do pizza because it's over there. And Wednesday, it's going to be Wendy's. And
well, the sad part is, what people don't understand is a lot of people say, I don't have time. I got 2 kids. We both work. But you know what? If you took the 30 minutes it's going to take you to get in your car, load up the kids, go into the restaurant, grab some cheeseburgers, get back home. You could cook a healthy meal or a better meal in that time that's quick and easy. A lot of people are afraid of that, and they don't understand that. And you wind up saving money in the long run.
Yeah.
And you wind up saving years of your life by not eating the freaking garbage.
Right. Well, my sister now, she's a para in school on Staten Island. And she was part-time, but she was raising my nephew has special needs, and my niece is in school and stuff. And they were getting into that fast food thing and everything. But I went over to her house a couple of weeks ago, and she got the crock pot out. She borrowed it from her friend. And she had pork chops in there, and I'm like, well, she goes, look it up every night. She goes, I get it all set up, turn it on when I leave the house, and dinner's ready. And that's awesome. People are afraid to use that crock pot, but it's not just for soups and stews. You can make meatloaf in there and turkeys, anything. You should
do like a crock pot commercial. That was pretty good. You sold me on the idea.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, pulled pork the other day. It was in there for 20. It was only supposed to be in for 10 hours, but I let it go. I went to sleep, and I left it in for 20. Yeah, it was great. I did it with some my great pickled figs that I made, and I had onion. I was cleaning out my fridge and threw it all in there with a can of beer. I let it go for 20 hours and then reduced it. Nice. I made a pot roast in the pressure cooker. I was all out Sunday. The snow makes me want to cook all these things, you know. Nice. So it's good. But, yeah, crock pots. And people really, a lot of them don't like to cook. A lot of them, like you said, think they have no time to cook. But really, and unfortunately, you know, a lot of people don't like Rachel Ray now. They're sick of her. But she had a great idea. When you go food shopping and bringing all that, the veg home and everything, take an hour out of your time and prep the veg. Yeah. Cut the lettuce. Do all this. This way during the week, you're just grabbing it and cooking it. You're not sitting there and cutting, because prepping is the worst part.
I liked Rachel Ray when she first came out. I'm not really a fan too much anymore, because she just kind of annoys me. But she does have the ideas. I will give her that.
She's got great. I mean,
she's got great ideas. She had a great show. Now I'm not such a fan, but that's neither here nor there.
Right.
But again, the whole concept does work. She's definitely onto something with that. And again, it teaches people that in 30 minutes you can make a banging friggin' meal. It's really not hard. And a lot of people are afraid, well, I got to go to the supermarket. I don't know what to buy, and what do I get? It's really not as hard as you think it is. You know, you can ask the butcher in there. You can ask one of the workers. People will help you out, and it's really not hard.
Right, and what people ask, you know, when I stick up for her and say that, I get this. Well, that's because she has 50 people washing the dishes and doing this and doing that. I don't want to wash pots. I don't want to do this. That's part of it.
Yeah.
You know. Anyway, so back to you, Matt. I can't help. We start going off on little tangents about.
It's food.
Yeah, you gotta. Because I just want everyone to cook. I want to walk into everyone's house and it smells like chicken soup.
Absolutely.
You know, but.
Or chicken parmesan.
Yeah, well, cook it. If it smells like food, you know, like, yeah, you got a sauce brewing or something like that, and it's really.
It's funny, because in my mom's building, you know, there's a lot of Italians on the floor, and you walk through about 5, 6 o'clock, and who's making steak, and you can smell chicken cutlets frying.
Right.
And by the time I get off the elevator, I'm friggin' starving. I can't wait to get in the house and eat.
And your mom got McDonald's.
Yeah.
You should go visit one of them.
Yeah. But, I mean, you're up to right. If kids get involved in cooking, they'll eat it.
Absolutely.
If you leave them out, let them play their video games, and then you go, dinner's ready, they're like, I don't like that, I don't like that. But if they're actually, like, peeling the carrots or snapping the asparagus or doing all that stuff, they'll sit down and eat it.
Well, Emerald was big with that, too, with getting the kids involved in cooking.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I used to like him, too, because the kids should be involved in that.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Teach them how to cook, because you know what? When you grow up, like my brother, you know, he's starting to get into cooking a little bit and eating, and it's a good skill to have. You're going to have to be out on the road eventually, and when you get your friggin' first apartment, and, you know, all right, how do you work a microwave, and how do I turn on the oven? These are things you should know.
Yeah.
It's a matter of survival.
Yeah,
you know?
That's right.
And you should be able to eat healthy, and you should be able to cook yourself a decent meal, rather than go out and spend money and get, you know, well, come to our restaurant and spend money, of course, but, you know.
Yeah. But still, you know. If you start to enjoy food, then you'll go out and you can go, oh, I can make that and I can do this. But if anyone wants to call in and talk to Chef Matt, or just ask a couple of questions, or put your little 2 cents in about home cooking and things from scratch, call 646-478-5337. So back to you, Chef Mateo. So Nudo, I mean, I love the kid. I love your students. I met them at the chili thing, the barbecue thing. They're always around. They're a great bunch of kids, polite, and they do love food. And it's awesome. I mean,
they want to get involved. They want to learn. That's a great thing. They spent the whole day. They got there. When I got there to set up the place, we were the first 10 to go up, and they didn't want to leave. They went to Daddy's, went to all the restaurants, checking people out, and then making comments. They figure who's putting in smoke, who's using this. These people are using cherry wood. They're really getting involved because, one, there's always that competition.
Right.
People like competition. And they learn about food. They learn how to make the different items. They learn how to make the different dishes, how to get creative, how to put that spin on it, how to put their own brand. It's one of the areas, too, that still kids can get involved and put their own spin on it and make it their own way.
Right.
And we try to tell the kids all the time, and you hear this from parents, like, oh, so it's not all about you. Sometimes it could be, and sometimes it should be. Why not? All right, you need to get involved in what you eat, what you put in your body, how you're fueling yourself.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I really try to get across to the kids. Food is fuel. It's fuel for the soul, it's fuel for the body.
Right.
You want to get involved in what's going on in your system. If you have a Lamborghini in a parking lot, you wouldn't put just anything in there. You would make sure it's the most high-octane fuel. You treat it like a beautiful car that it is. You have to start thinking yourself the same way. I start eating towards your goals, thinking towards your goals, start working towards whatever those goals may be, and make it part of your lifestyle, like what you guys said, too. It starts with family. Cooking at home. What are you doing? Get in the kitchen. A lot of times, yeah, it's like you don't want to give your kid a tennis chef knife. It's not going to happen. But they can make something. They can tear some lettuce. They can snap asparagus.
Yeah.
And all those things you said. My 2 or 3-year-old eat. My kids, my daughter, my son, they eat salmon, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, peas. Anything that we make that we're eating, they're interested. They want to see what's going on. And luckily, my wife, she also has a wide variety of appetite as well. She'll try Indian food. She'll try Palestinian. She'll try Mexican, Italian, of course. You know, she goes across the board. It looks good. It smells good. She'll give it a try.
Yeah, well, it helps that you're a chef. But, I mean, even now, you're a fellow Irish guy growing up. Like, I didn't like Brussels sprouts because they're usually out of a can or blown away. Like, that's why I didn't like that stuff, because that's how our parents were taught how to cook. But now with all this food TV and interest, you can go to someone's house and have, like, awesome Brussels sprouts with bacon and this and that. And because they Google it. They watch it on TV. But we didn't have any of that. We had like, my father would come home, I got a recipe for like mushrooms and shallots, and then we have it like for 3 weeks straight. And it's just, it's a totally different ball game now. So I wish I kind of grew up like this, with all the.
In fact, it was growing up. My father, he was in the Navy, traveled the world, and he liked to eat. And since he liked to eat, he learned how to cook, because sometimes people didn't make things his way. He lived in Japan, he lived in Spain, he lived in different parts of the world where he would be exposed to his cuisine. And he'd always find something he liked, and he'd always try to have it. I remember growing up, he would make a Japanese steak with all kinds of soy and garlic and many different ingredients, and I think everybody else liked that. But night after night, you go to different people's house, they have chicken cutlets. Oh, chicken cutlets again. I love chicken cutlets again.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, I love the chicken cutlet, but 5 nights a week it'll drive you nuts.
Oh, yeah.
But he's big into variety. He still makes the best chili I ever had, no offense. But he won't tell me his recipe. My older brother has his recipe. For some reason, it's not getting passed down to the 3rd child. But we'll figure it out.
Come on, Brendan, what are you doing? I know you're out there, B. Hayes. You better give your brother the chili recipe, or call up and maybe tease him a little bit. 646-478-5337. But back to your students and stuff. Have any of them gone above and gone graduated and gotten jobs in restaurants, or do they get jobs in restaurants while they're in school? Or
I have a lot of kids. I actually helped kids land jobs over at Dominic's Bakery. I had a few try to intern down at Harvest Cafe.
Right.
Through CCAP, Critical Culinary Arts Program, something that didn't exist when we were in high school. It's this great program that they're actually being a liaison between high schools and the restaurant business. They're landing kids in positions in Compass Groups and commercial kitchens. Compass Group is a large commercial kitchen where they'll actually land spots at Bank of America, different financial institutions, law firms, Madison Square Garden. But also I had a few students who internships like Dos Caminos, The Wild with Chef Adam Perez. And they get out there. They see what's going on. They get curious. They ask questions. I have several students now. I have 2 up at Johnson Wales. One right now, she's working in Manhattan right now, I think at a restaurant called Costa. And they're making that route. They're actually choosing the path and realizing this is something I can do.
Right.
It's not just cooking food at home, but I can make a decent living, and it's something I enjoy doing. I love it.
Right.
And there's different facets. I saw one girl to a brand Aromatics last year. It's a fragrance company where they make food flavors and food products. They'll make up the new flavors of ice cream.
Oh, nice.
Unilever, where they have test kitchens, and Bon Appetit, different magazines.
Research and development.
There you go, R&D. So there's a lot of careers. There's a lot of careers.
Yeah, it's not just working on a line, sweating your butt off, and working holidays and nights.
That's what they call the food world.
Yeah. I mean, those people eat 24 hours a day.
Absolutely.
I always thought it was just, you wash dishes and then you're hanging out till all hours of the night and do whatever. But then I fell upon my job and I was like, wow, it's actually, I'm out at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. This is crazy.
Yeah, you got the clutch job over there, man.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, we gotta get the world to know about it to come in, because it's really, we're kind of out of the way. But, we're trying to hook up to get some of Matt's students to be kind of like an intern kind of thing, but it's a lot of paperwork and stuff like that. But
we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
You have to be persistent. Well, another thing, tomorrow we have, now that we actually started the Health Science Institute at New Dorp High School, is engineered towards different types of health careers like occupational therapy, nutrition, R&D as well, nursing, physical therapy. We're having our first health symposium tomorrow for teens. Not necessarily having teens run around and make up a mock instruction, but these are doctors, these are people coming in from the health fields and talking to teens about themselves, what they can do, different intervention, prevention, and also making positive, healthy life choices. Tomorrow I have Andrea Diorio coming in from ShopRite. She's a registered dietitian. She's a big proponent against teenage obesity and really getting kids knowledgeable about what they're eating, about making better food choices. And now we have the end of the year holidays coming up, New Year's resolutions.
Uh-huh.
So tomorrow is great. We're making Cajun chicken wraps. I had kids make a quinoa and rice salad today. Also, we went with the traditional Italian pasta salad, which I tell you, some people, they give Italians stereotype as being a little bit heavier type of food, not healthy, but they eat vegetables, they eat fresh. If you go back to Italy and actually look at their real heritage, they eat everything fresh. It comes right from the field, right from the garden. All right, it's because they like.
Yeah, it's Staten Island that made it. Everything smothered in cheese.
That's how it was when I grew up. I mean, as a kid, we had a huge garden outside. We'd go outside and pick eggplants and zucchini, and the zucchini flowers and tomatoes and basil. We never went and bought that crap. Like we wanted tomatoes all summer long. We went out to the garden and made a tomato salad with a little bit of olive oil, some salt and pepper, and simple with fresh basil and some grilled eggplant. It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Now, you know, some people don't have that luxury, and, you know, some of the produce in some of these local supermarkets is horrendous and outrageously priced. And
or it looks fantastic, and it has either zero flavor or it's like, you know, the most bitter thing in the world. I hate buying eggplants sometimes because they got no flavor.
No, people don't know what to look for. That's another thing, too. I just keep kids about food. In the springtime, we're making a trip up to the Green Market in Times Square. And this way the kids can really see where this stuff's coming from gardens upstate. I started a garden at my house, and I'm no gardener by any means, but I'm learning, and one of the reasons I want to show the kids where their food comes from.
Right.
They can go out and pick it. My wife took us out to a strawberry field Father's Day. It was great. There's my son and my daughter snatching up strawberries, chowing down. They see where this food comes from, and they taste it, and they see it, you know, they're exposed to it, and they'll eat it. They'll try it.
Yeah, like apple picking is one of the greatest things ever because the kids love it. They run around and they're like, I picked this, and they can't stop eating apples.
Hands-on activity with the family.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong. It's an outside activity. Kids will actually go into their video games and all that stuff and sit on their butts because that's what you lead them to do.
Right.
You get them out, you get them active, you have them things to do, you keep them busy. House, they want to be busy. Like something to do, something to help. You know, when we're tired, we want to sit down and watch TV. It's not happening. They want to climb on you and say, oh, what are we doing next?
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you, I would have loved it if I was a kid and my parents were into making compost.
Really?
That would have been great. I mean, right now, I'm like, how come they didn't do that? Like, I would be on it every day, like throwing stuff in there. I'd be recycling back in 1973 if I was making dirt, you know? It's great. But no one really does that.
The city has a program, New Dorp High School, Tom DeLessio, a custodian, is really behind pushing a program for that, along with the principal. And what they do is they're actually recycling, they're breaking a lot of things down in the school, separating the plastic, the liquids, foods, and every day they put out compost. It's a special pickup. The city comes every day, and we get some of that back. We're really pushing to get a school garden going. We started a little bit right before the hurricane. Things went awry, and now this spring we're really going to try and bring it back. We're getting involved with the Eat Wise. It's a program from the New York City Food Bank, and they're really pushing for school gardens. And they also have funds for it, too. So if any schools out there really interested, give them a call. They can actually either, if not, help you make blue plans and make some blueprints, make some contacts for you on getting it done. So there's opportunities, resources out there. And I tell you, I grew up with a garden. So that was just one of the things you did.
Yeah. I mean, we had radishes. My father always grew radishes because they were easy.
Yes,
but,
I grew something else in the garden when I was a kid that I'm not going to say. I went off a different path a little while.
Yeah. Well, the city was supposed to start that compost thing and give the little tabletop containers to people, and then, you know, they just throw it in. It was like that was biodegradable, but that never happened. It's too expensive.
Some people I heard have it, some people don't. It's one of those well-thought, well-intentioned programs that really needs to be revisited.
Oh, yeah.
Especially now, it's just people really taking more consideration what they put into their bodies and making their own food, and they want to recycle and reuse different products.
Yeah. But, yeah, well, we're going to do a commercial here quick. We'll be right. What is the matter? Yeah, we're going to do a commercial from Ski Watch. Yeah. We'll be right back. What's going on?
Christmas is not far away. Come catch Santa on his sleigh. Time is precious, seize the day at Ski's Watch and Clock. Ski's been in business for 20 years. He knows his stuff, so have no fears. He knows about all those tiny gears inside every clock. When you come to Ski's Watch and Clock, his variety is huge. From wristwatches, pocket watches, stopwatches, desk clocks, mantle clocks, grandfather clocks, new and previously owned reconditioned pieces. Right now, with Christmas so close, we will only accept light repairs till after Christmas. The elves are busy enough as it is filling Santa's sleigh. Don't let the Grinch stop you from filling the stockings or putting things under the tree this year. If you're worried about getting someone a gift, you can put items on layaway with just a small deposit. Thanks to Ski, you can send that stupid Grinch to his bedroom with no dinner or TV and no computer or PlayStation. By now you must be wondering where Ski's Watch and Clock is. It's located in beautiful downtown Winter Haven at 106 West Central Avenue, Florida, just across from the main post office. Call 863-294-5630. Again, that number is 863-294-5630.
All right, we're back. Ski Watch.
We got Paige and Adele Poole from Pool Party, the Vegas radio show they got out in Vegas, calling in a little while. Let's want to do some quick news?
All right, let's just take a quick call here. Why am I so delayed?
I don't know.
Hello, yo.
Hello. Just text me. Hello? 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 I can't get through. No, he came when I can't get through. Came out of the air. He came when I can't get through. Hello.
Okay, maybe that's it because we're just too many. Let's see if this person. How you doing?
Hello.
You're Chewin The Fat with Big and Beefy.
Chewy Love from New Jersey. Where are you?
Hey, what's up? Can you hear us, my friend?
I could hear you. I only hear one of you.
Right.
So.
How about the other one now?
Big boy, what are you doing?
Who's this?
Chewy from New Jersey.
Chewy, what's doing, bud? How are you?
Good. Just called to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and
all right.
give you a little shout out. What are you guys up to? Tell me the story.
Hey, we're up to the usual friggin' mayhem, talking about everything under the sun, from growing vegetables to growing other things to cooking, and what we always do, man.
I gotta come out. Talking food. We're Chewin The Fat.
We talk about food.
Who's cooking?
Food.
What's cooking?
So do I.
Have you seen Justin, my man Justin, around?
No, he calls in. He calls in every once in a while. He's called in about 3 or 4 times to BS with us.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm gonna just real quick, just say Merry Christmas and good luck with, whatever the show you got. I'm gonna call back again. I just got to run out. I got to play a little poker tonight.
Oh, nice. You have a Merry Christmas, my man. Yeah.
All right, guys. And I'm following you on Facebook. Following you on Facebook.
Right,
I love you guys. Love you guys.
Love you too, man. Peace out. Have a great holiday, bud.
You too.
All
Thank you.
All right. Control from here, right?
All right. Ciao. Let's get.
How you doing? You're chewing the fat with Big and Beefy. Can you hear us?
Blue Christmas. Maybe it's Paige from Pool Party. What's up there, Clemenza?
Hey, Pool Party.
Welcome to Chewin The Fat with Big and Beefy.
That's right. You're going to be on the Pool Party later on tonight?
They're all the way out there in Vegas. They got their own radio show that they do. What is it on the VegasSatellite.com or something?
Yeah, you know my wife's doing right now? She's cutting kale up right now.
She's cutting kale up. What is it?
Ooh, nice. You're making kale chips? You can sprinkle a little olive oil, salt, pepper, and bake it in the oven, and it comes out like potato chips. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what she's going to do.
All right.
Merry Christmas, everybody there. How are you?
Merry Christmas. I actually like kale and soup, man. I love kale soup.
Yeah.
But I do it with a little fresh squash, some kale, some baby meatballs in there.
Ah, there you go.
There you go. I was talking to Sandy the other day. I was saying I'm a big fan of the show of Hell's Kitchen, and here's the reason why I was watching. I was hoping he was going to get through all the time because he's a character, but he knows what he's doing.
So was I.
He knows what he's doing. That guy, Clemenza. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Very cool. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. No, that's my line. Thank you very much. Hey, by the way, you're still going to be on our show tonight, correct?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're going to call in at 10:10.
Yeah, 10 past 10, yeah. That's your time.
Yeah, which is 7:10 your time. We went through this about 5
It's
times.
Thursday that time, I think.
Yeah.
Check it out. We spent almost an hour to figure out the time zones yesterday.
Yeah. And meanwhile, we had it right after the first time.
Yeah.
And then I say, if the train leaves Boston at 7, and there's another train leaving in Texas at 8, what's the conductor's name? I told him. It's like, what? What's that, man?
Hey, you guys.
Hey, what's up?
Good for my wife.
Yeah, I'm the brain of the operation.
Whatever.
You're the brain of the operation?
I have a question for both of you since you know so much about food. Why does kale smell like feet and ass?
There you go.
Because it's grown in crap.
Well,
it's like broccoli. It's part of the cabbage family,
Yeah.
so it's got a lot of sulfur in it, and that's what makes it smell. You just got to basically. That's why people cook the hell out of it, so the smell goes away.
Yeah. Well, they can say it's at the kale end of the line of the vegetable line, right? At the kale end.
That's right, the kale end.
Yeah, well, it's not kale. It's her freaking feet. She hasn't taken a bath in 2 days, my wife.
After this, I want to know, what am I getting into calling your show? This could be crazy that's going on.
It could be crazy. You could swear, you can do anything you want. It doesn't matter. Listen, I don't have to worry about the FCC, you know what I mean? You don't have to worry about that. What's that? Tell them, Del. Sing it, sister.
Clemenza, that's too much S-word.
Yeah, you can use it anytime you want.
I try to be a good boy and refrain from cursing all the fucking time, so.
We had a guy from Bad Ink. I don't know if you saw that show on A&E.
Absolutely.
Bad Ink guys. Every word out of his mouth was effing this and effing that, so don't worry about it. He was F-bombing me all night. It was unbelievable. So.
Hey, hang on 1 second. We got a caller calling.
Yeah, how you doing? You're chewing the fat with Big and Beefy. What's going on?
I'll talk to you later. I'll have a good show. I'll talk to you later, Clemenza.
All right.
Hello. Hey, Mary.
Hello. All right, take it easy. Hello, you're on the air with Big and Beefy.
How you guys doing tonight?
We're doing good.
Doing good, man.
All right. Hey, me and my buddy, we're always arguing. Every time I cook this pastas or the spaghetti or anything, I always say I'm cooking up the gravy, and he always says, no, it's sauce. Now, for me, the difference between gravy and sauce is the gravy's got the beef in it, it's a little thicker, it's got chunks in it, and the sauce is just like a tomato sauce. Will you settle this argument for me once and for all?
Well, Rob and I actually
have the same fight.
We had the same thing on one of our shows, on one of our food fights. Now, I'm Italian, and in Italy they don't call it gravy, they call it a Raoul sauce or ragu. Yeah. I call it gravy, and I'm going to tell you why and what makes it gravy. When anything you put meat in, it's got brazoles, it's got the beef, it's got pork, we do agordana, which is the pig skin. All the fat, all the juices from that go into the sauce, turns it a deeper red, almost a brownish color if you're making it right, and that's what makes it a Sunday gravy. Anything else to me is just sauce. So when you do it with the meat, to me it's a gravy, and we call it Sunday gravy.
And my argument is, let me give you my. I'm on your friend's side here, buddy. I'm on your friend's side because gravy is made strictly from meat. Whereas you start off with a hunk of meat, you roast it off, and their juices become a gravy. And if you add
there's so much meat and so much juice, it is gravy. It's not like I'm putting raw meatballs in a friggin' pot of gravy. We got 5 meatballs, 5 sausages, 5 hot sausages.
It's gravy.
Yeah.
But when it's just like light, like when you buy it at the store or whatever, that's just sauce. This got nothing in it.
Right. But, basically, in culinary terms, gravy is from a roast of meat. But you can call it anything you want. You can call it fucking gushkadils or whatever. I mean, bottom line, it's delicious, and I enjoy it. It's an ageless fight.
I gotta go with you. I'm saying gravy. I say gravy all the way. You call it whatever you want. Just call it friggin' delicious.
I mean, the greatest thing is we had fights for weeks, and then we had Clem's dad on, and he yelled at Clem because he calls it sauce. It was great. So it made me feel a little better. But, if you're from... And gravy actually came from Staten Island, Brooklyn, New Jersey. The immigrants that came in there, they made it gravy because any hardcore Italian that's in Virginia or anywhere else, North Carolina, they have no clue what gravy is. But it's a lot of the people that settled here that came up with it, and it stuck.
I still say
and my other argument is then we would call it bolognese gravy because it's mostly meat. So hold on, my friend, we got another call. Hey, you're Chewin The Fat with Big and Beefy. How are you? Sorry for the trouble before.
Hey, what's going on, Rob and Clem? It's Brendan.
Hey, Brendan Hayes.
Hey, Brendan. What's up, guys? I see you got my little brother on there, and I was wondering if you be able to work something out with the other schools on Staten Island, because I kept telling him with all the competitive cooking shows, why don't you guys organize something with the Port Richmond and Tottenville and maybe have you guys do the judging?
Yeah, well, I'd love to. I mean, Clem and myself have been throwing around ideas of, actually doing a show for CTV and this and that, and that would be a great thing. I would just love to find an awesome venue that we could use to have the schools in there and have people come in and actually cheer them on and do a chopped or something with the schools versus each other.
That's a great idea.
Where actually, it'll be like Little League, though. Everyone wins. You know what I'm saying? But everyone gets a trophy. I don't want to hurt any feelings, but
you don't get a trophy. Will there be a gravy and sauce competition category of any kind?
Irish versus Italians. It'll be like we'll get Leonardo DiCaprio to star in the movie.
Potatoes versus sausage and peppers.
Yeah, exactly.
What's going on? Everything going well with the show?
Yeah, everything's going great. We always have technical difficulties and stuff. We actually lost. We couldn't speak to the people on the phone. We picked up to you 3 times.
Yeah.
And you couldn't hear us. But then all of a sudden, someone called from God knows where, and it worked. But how you doing there, Brendan? I heard you're doing some kick-ass barbecue, and you're trying to get into the barbecue, New Jersey barbecue cook-offs and stuff.
Yeah, that was one during the summer down at Point Pleasant. Didn't get the entrance in time, but my wife's aunt had given me a nice smoker a few years ago, so I'm exploring the whole area of smoking ribs and brisket and all the fun stuff.
Nice.
A big green egg. That thing weighs a ton.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, the green egg is fantastic.
And that's right next to my compost, next to my garden. So.
Yeah, we hear. You became quite the survivalist lately. You're growing stuff. You're making your own chicken nuggets. Do you have an arsenal of weapons in your garage by any chance in case the end of the world comes?
What? No, just a bunch of can openers.
He's probably the only one in his neighborhood not with a hunting rifle of some sort, so he's safe. They probably believe he has one anyway.
So what else is going on, my man? Are you proud of your little brother? How he's really, kicking some ass out there in the culinary world?
Yeah, of all the unknown things people don't realize. When New Dorp got hit, personally, when the whole Thanksgiving dinner and feeding the people, and after the Superstorm Sandy, I don't think you guys got enough recognition for that.
No, not at all. They were just, they were worried more about the celebrities coming down and who can make believe they're painting a door and all this other stuff and handing out food that everyone else cooked and everything. But meanwhile, Matt's knocking on doors, giving people food, and it's just a weird thing. Very political when like a storm hits like that. It's
my favorite was
just to clear the record. How many dinners did you guys do on Thanksgiving? So you guys can clear the record and let everyone know. How many? I'm asking you directly.
Well, who, me?
Yeah, didn't you guys do Thanksgiving dinner at New Dorp?
New Dorp, we had I can't even tell you how many people showed up, and then there was about 400 to 500 people there. And then, let alone all the food they dropped off to all the shelters, the makeshift shelters down on Mill Road, the VA, all the cold stations, FEMA. They were actually giving food to the Red Cross. That whatever they were giving out, the rations really weren't cutting it. They went door to door. We had Mr. Andrews reached out to a lot of people in Brooklyn that came in with a lot of food, and I walked into the kitchen. All of a sudden, I had 50 people I never met show up and ask me what I can do, and we had food out the wazoo. We could easily say we probably made around 600 to 700 meals that day alone and sent them out.
Nice.
That's special. That doesn't get noted enough.
Right. You know what it is? I'm trying to train Matt how to be a real media whore. I don't take a shower in the morning without alerting the advance, we'll put a little video of it up on there. And
this is true, by the way.
He will do that kind of show.
Well, I'll get him lederhodens for Christmas, and you can show him how to film a video.
Nice.
Yeah, well, I mean, we did a little something. I still have to edit it, but we had some trouble. But you really got to do your own stuff and push it out, because you can't count on any of the liberal media these days. They can help you out, but you really got to do your own stuff.
Yeah, definitely. So that's why I'm taking advantage here, putting it out there in public that he should actually challenge Tottenville and New York once a year to some kind of fundraiser or something along the lines, and like you were saying, and make a big deal about it.
All right, well, I think I'm going to try to work on that.
Well, we actually have something planned. I talked to James Ryan and Chef Instructor at Tottenville right around, it was October, November last year, because in February, March, January is when this last scholarship contest, we wanted to get a jump on the gun, and then the hurricane hit, things kind of went south. But this year we're going to have to bring it back. I know James is always up for competition, and Chef Vinny always puts together a good team out of Tottenville. They got a great program out there. And Porter's for like. He actually built that program into something that we want, and want to resemble and actually surpass at New Dorp.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I'm going to work on that. I'm going to do, because what really is, and I know it firsthand, is these guys want to do it, but they have to have so much red tape to cut through. If they want to start something, then they have to get the okay from this one and that one. If I can start it or whatever, or get people to start it, they just have to fill out a form and send it in and be part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Let me know if I can help.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you so much. We'll also be out at the Staten Island Barbecue Contest, and also I know Tottenville will be there, probably Port Richmond, and the chili cook-off. We don't want to take Rob's title away from him this year, but we're going to make a run for the money. We actually had our first showing at the chili contest. Actually, we stayed around to the very end. We came in just fifth.
Yeah.
We beat a couple of professional restaurants and a few other these professional chili contest people who come with 1 gallon of chili for the judges.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah.
And then we run out of food because everyone's going there thinking it's going to be.
Yeah, you do it for people.
That's why the barbecue one, I think I'm bowing out, because I spent so much money last year because I was feeding thousands of people, because all these barbecue people around there aren't allowed to give food.
It's not that they're allowed; they don't. They're there for the competition, for the prize. They're not there for the people. They're not there for Staten Island and to really bring the people together. And I tell you, year after year, it's just been a better and better event. You get a lot of people coming out there. Pretty much people. We have people from North Carolina, some random couple from Montreal, Ontario, Canada coming down. you get people from all over the place coming out for these chili contests and cook-offs, and also the barbecue. And now they're really trying to make a game of it. But, being from Staten Island, we want to actually make sure that people have a good day. We have plenty of food. Rob had plenty of food. He helped us out with some equipment issues, helped the kids set up, got us a good spot. Not the marquee spot that Rob always holds right in front of the house. But
well, I mean, come on. Yeah. You got to dethrone me first, and then I'll lose that.
You got to teach some of that media business. That's what it is, man. That's what it is.
It helps having his dad there with a cooler of beer next to him, too, that people drift towards.
Yeah, but then again, he offends everyone that walks up to me, so that's.
God give it, God take it away, man. Yeah.
He was.
Matt, we're all proud of you. Good luck with everything. Rob and Clem, you guys are doing a great job. I'll let you go.
All right, my man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
All right, brother.
I got to tell you, we got to call up Teflon John down in St. Pete's and start a culinary program.
I asked already. Mr. Farrow was pushing it, and they were like, Mr. F didn't want to do it. We're going to come up with a little top 5 that we do. So
Big BT's Top 5.
All right, well, since we have Chef Matt here, who works in a school, we thought it would be appropriate that we would do kind of our top 5, like, old school hot lunches when we grew up, because they don't do the same stuff now. They don't do the number 10 cans as much, They're bringing people in from outside to make sandwiches and stuff. So, just shoot out a couple of your favorite. I mean, I'll tell you straight up, mine was always the peanut butter and jelly sandwich with the soup, the bowl of soup. Then I like the fish fillet with the cheese in the middle of it. What else do we used to have? The pizza was always, all right. Well, we got the pizza.
That's
never.
Still a strong roll right now. I think that's the truth. The meals that I'm putting out down at Noodle, they actually have chefs cooking. They're making food on a daily basis.
Right, well, it's totally different now. We used to have ladies with hand nets opening cans, And I used to love the meat ravioli. You get the meat ravioli in the section tray or whatever.
You ever find out what kind of meat that actually was?
Who cares? Who cares? But my number one favorite was the turkey cubes and gravy. I don't know if remember those, but they were just like cold cut turkey, cut in little chunks
Yeah, but that's down in the cafeteria. That was one of the things they would make down at St. Peter's. Actually, they didn't make a lot of food on hand. They really didn't have much of a kitchen. But the ladies get together. They had the hot pot, a little burner, and every once in a while you could smell it. As soon as you walk in the cafeteria, you go downstairs, and that's what you smell. You see kids lining up for that.
The only thing I really remember at St. Peter's was a tuna fish sandwich. That was it. Most of the times I was always not around for lunch.
No, well, St. Peter's was heroes. They made heroes, and then they burned the pizza, and then you can sneak in and get it later.
Yeah.
But, I never had that much money. I got the $1 American cheese hero, and then a bag of barbecue chips, and just put that on it, and I was set.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
But, I
think I got the same top 5, except pizza's got to be my number 1.
Right.
And the peanut butter and jelly was good. The soup was
Hey, you know what
good.
I used to love? They give you the buttered bread. It was like a half of the sandwich, but it was one side white, the other side wheat, and they had like Breakstone's butter in the middle of it.
Just mixing it up on
you. Tell you the truth, you can get a better sandwich in jail with the bologna on a roll and a soda water.
I tell you, you can't go wrong with PBJ. Was always a big favorite of mine. The ham and cheese wasn't so bad, and every once in a while they throw it in the oven for you.
Yeah.
But when they actually started coming down with the pretzels, I was happy as can be.
Oh,
a pretzel with some mustard, that was good to go.
Yeah.
I was all whopping 110 pounds in high school, so that helped me out pretty good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right, we got a phone call coming in.
718. All right.
Hey, you're Chewin The Fat with Big and Beefy. What's going on?
You think I'm on me?
Hello there.
Hey, Rob.
Who we got here?
Sean from Chadwick.
Yo, Chef Sean, last week's guest. What's up there, buddy?
Is that Chef Sean from ChefSeanQuinn.com?
Right, you know it. Going on?
Hey, Sean, we got in the studio today Chef Matt Hayes from Dorp High School.
How you doing, Chef
Awesome.
Sean?
And, we was talking back and forth and stuff. I know you're big with CCAP. That's how, you got your scholarship to Culinary School. And so,
Yeah, man.
I think one day you guys could get together and talk about that. Maybe you can help the students out.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll definitely send an email to CCOP, see if they have ever had a relationship with New Dorp before. If not, maybe we can get them.
Yeah, we're involved with CCOP now, Chef. We'd love to have you down. The kids love it. They're really big into the program. Every CCOP event I went to, I sent the kids to, the job shadows or the training, they're eating it up. Now I'm getting more and more kids involved. They're a little intimidated about the whole idea of going up a single competition, but I'm getting more kids involved. Pro Start has some competitions I'm getting kids into. And also now the Staten Island competitions, and also January 12th, we got the chili cook-off at Staten Island Academy. I'm getting a new breed of younger freshmen, sophomores, and juniors ready to step up to the plate. So anytime you want to come down, it'd be fantastic.
Yeah,
we'll definitely work that out for. Let's work that out for January once it's out here for me. I'm actually on the line right.
Nice. He's working on the line, ladies and gentlemen, and
right
stopping
now.
to call in Big and Beefy.
Nice.
What are you making today, Chef?
We have some grilled elk with pork.
We're losing you. You in the basement?
I'm in the kitchen. It's fucking. I have terrible thirst in here.
We can tell.
It's like a bomb shelter.
You guys still hear me?
Yeah. We hear you.
All right, listen. I'm gonna get in touch with Chef Matt through you, Rob. All right.
You got it,
work
my
that
man.
out in January.
Thanks for reaching out, Chef.
Clem, remember what's the most important thing, huh?
ChefSeanQuinn.com.
I gotta tell you, I just tried some of your jalapeno jam here. It's pretty good, man.
Did you tasted it? Great. Yeah, I sent that this morning. I saw Rob.
Yeah, it's good. But he's working on it. It's our first batch. He's got to
you got to get a little bit thicker, but your flavor's right on the money.
What do you think? What do you think it needs to be? What do you think needs to be done to it, huh, Clem?
You want my honest opinion? I think it needs to be a little thicker and a touch sweeter. Otherwise than that, it's friggin' delicious. And I'm gonna go rub some on some bread and possibly on my nipples.
I figured it was going on your nipples at some point.
Right. See, I'm the taste tester, and Clem is the nipple tester.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, I'm so excited. All 6 of my nipples are tingling.
That's the first quart. It was a little thin. I know. The next couple of quarts I have made, I know are thicker. I added more pectin, and they should be right where you're talking about.
Yeah, no, it's good though, man. Let me tell you, it's freaking delicious.
Yeah. Now everyone out there, you really got it. And we're not even joking. Go to ChefSeanQuinn.com and buy some bacon jam for people for Christmas because it's fantastic. He dropped off a bunch to me today that I'm buying. I'm giving it to some special people, and I'm psyched. And he gave me some onion marmalade that I can eat.
Oh, I wish you would have brought another onion marmalade. Wow. I'm gonna have to sneak into your fridge. I may rob that. If it's missing, you know where it went.
All right, boys, let me go. I gotta get back to this.
All right, man. Thanks for the call. ChefSeanQuinn.com, everybody.
ChefSeanQuinn.com.
And go to Keith's Kitchen on Facebook and like it and watch Chef Sean go up against the worst cook in the world.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Jalapeno jam.
Not fresh from your nipples.
You guys got to get involved. Maybe I get another celebrity chef cook-off with either one of you guys.
We're definitely in. We'll go against Chef Teeth any day, my man.
All right, sounds good. We'll talk to you real soon.
All right, get back to work. Thanks a lot. ChefSeanQuinn.com.
There it is, ChefSeanQuinn.com.
Later.
Sean.
Yeah, man. So, back to the top 5. You got your pizza. I'm the How about you? What would you
before
like?
we even get into the food fight, we have some pizza from a knockoff of L&B. Did you ever have an L&B slice?
Absolutely.
Did you ever have the guy from the Square? Try these.
The Square is on Highland Boulevard over there. The one that's snuck in the back over there?
Take a slice.
Snuck in the back. Did it fall off a truck?
Is that the one that's on the side there, the Square? Yeah. Right by the Staples over there, right?
Yeah.
It's good.
Now,
this is good stuff. Almost as good as Brothers.
Is it L&B worthy? I don't know. What do you think?
It's different. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just different. It's almost like a grandma slice. We used to go to this place on 3rd Avenue in Brooklyn, Vesuvio's. By far the best grandma's pizza I had in period. It's one of the first places I had it. After I had it there, I tried different places. It has a nice crispy crust just like it. It's a little thicker, not like a traditional Sicilian, which is really thick and heavy.
Yeah, but it's got like a.
It's good.
It's like a totally different crust.
Yeah.
And I brought up, I think it's more like whoever made this sold their recipe to Elio's, and Elio's makes it with machines. But it has like that kind of consistency.
Mm-hmm.
A Brother Sicilian is like all fluffy and giant, you know, like it's good, but it's not like this.
No, this is most impressive.
The closest thing to L&B, though, without a doubt.
I go L&B, giant
I've
slice.
actually I bought a pie back from L&B, and I've actually stopped at the square and bought a couple of slices and put them side by side and took a bite out of each one.
No, but they like related or something?
No. Supposedly he worked there and used to work there or something. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of stories going around. But, you know, not going to say anything.
Right.
But, without a doubt, a good slice, though.
Yeah.
How about lentos?
Not a lot of cheese on it, though.
Where?
Lentos?
No.
Lentos good.
Lentos is good stuff.
They closed, though, on New Dorp Lane.
Yeah, they weren't going to do it, I tell you.
Nothing makes it on Staten Island.
If you're competing on New Dorp Lane, you got Giove. You can't make pizza on New Dorp Lane survive compared to that. Giove's is top notch. That's what pizza should taste like.
Mm-hmm.
They had the best quality ingredients. Everything on there is just fantastic. I had a 4-cheese pizza with my wife. Oh my God, I wish I could cook that good. I had Telaggio, had all kinds of just really high-end cheese.
The problem with New Dorp Lane, though, is you can never park anywhere.
No, that's true.
You got John's Deli over there, which is great. You got Giove's over there.
Piece of cake right next to
You got
John's.
Piece of Cake, and I've tried to go to all three of them a couple of times, and I get so frustrated because there's nowhere to park.
Yeah, that I understand. That you got to sneak up on the side streets, camp out.
Look, I'm a fat guy. If I can't pull up in front and get food, I'm not waiting. I'm going somewhere else. I'm just going somewhere else.
Need drive-thrus.
I'm not the guy that's going to park 2 blocks away and walk for it. It ain't there.
I have a little rascal in the trunk.
There you go.
What can I tell you? If you want good food, sometimes you got to work for it. But by far, you get a chance, go to Giove. It's I've only had the round thin crust pies there with all the accoutrements and all the. They have great stuff. You don't want to order just one pizza. You want to have like 15 different pizzas.
Right.
But
well, I mean, I judged some the Taste of Staten Island with him.
Yeah, I did that with you.
Yeah, and he was so like, I don't do delivery. It's going to ruin the quality of the pizza. No longer did he say that Staten Island goes against someone again and forces him to do delivery, and now he does delivery.
I tell you what, though, we have a wood-burning oven, certified Neapolitan wood-burning oven my uncle has in Virginia. Look, does it lose quality a little bit? Yeah. Does it completely ruin the pizza? If you're making it right, no. If you can get it out quick enough, you can get it out the door and deliver it in 15 minutes, it's not horrible.
Right.
It's not as good as where you're going to get it right out of the oven. No, I agree to that. But if you're putting out a good enough product, I'd rather have you bring that to my house than some shitty pizza from Pronto, one of those fucking guys.
Yeah. It steams. That's the problem. It steams.
Well, nobody has the smart enough idea to crack open 2 holes in the back of the box and put a couple more in to let some of it out.
Yeah, for a reason.
Look, room temperature pizza is not bad.
I love it. I like it better than piping hot.
I either got to have it right out of the oven or just like that. I will not reheat a slice of pizza. I don't like it. It tastes funky to me.
Really?
I'll either eat it cold or right out of the oven.
See, I like heating it up in a frying pan.
Yeah.
Or I do the cheese to cheese right on the Foreman grill.
God.
And it brings it back. It's like a panini, man. It's great.
That actually, I had tried that before. That does work. But I agree. You can't really heat up a slice of pizza. Again, you got to have it cold. It'll be warm. It's like the first experience everybody has throwing in the microwave. It's like eating a
No, it's just
that's the worst.
It's the worst.
But you know what? I do it sometimes because I'm starving.
No, eat it cold, man. Try it cold right out of the refrigerator.
I love cold pizza.
All right.
But then there's sometimes I just want to, have a little hot meal because I'm not sitting here cooking for myself, So it's like I'll buy 2 pies for myself, and it's like going food shop. When I order takeout, it's like food shopping. I'll order $80, $90 worth of Chinese food and live off it for a week. Pizza, 2 slices, 2 boxes.
You're a sick individual.
Yeah.
More than $80 to $90 worth of Chinese food.
Because I don't know what I want. So then it comes and I eat all the apps and I'm stuffed. Then I go in for the entrees later. Then the next day I mix it all together. And then I'm making this and that. And then I take the rice. I make soup with the rice and make my own fried rice.
There really is something a little wrong with you.
Yeah. Yeah, there definitely is.
Though. $90 worth of Chinese food. I'm coming over the next time you order food.
Well, you got a point. You know, it's really going to have one leftover egg roll. You know,
yeah.
Which is good, too. My father was the first person I ever realized that he had so much stuff with Chinese food. Then I was thinking, I was like, this guy's a smart guy. I was like, you got something going on there. For a couple of days, you can mix and match. You can make your own thing.
Yeah.
Life was good. Life was good.
Hell yeah, man.
All right.
The rices. You got to head out?
Got to head out.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank Chef Matthew Hayes. He's got to hit the road. It's pretty bad out there, and he lives on the other side of the island. But, you got anything quick to plug?
Tomorrow we have the first health seminar for the Health Science Institute at New Dorp High School. Just look for the program. We're going to start doing new things with food at New Dorp. A healthier, more nutritious cuisine. Still fine dining, still elegant, still fantastic. But it's going to be engineered better for the teenage body.
All right, good. Well, we'd like to thank him big time. And we're going to say goodbye to him, but we're also going to play a commercial. And we will.
We'll be back right after these messages.
Yeah, right after my computer stops not working.
Yeah, right. Maybe I should do the sound bites here.
There we go. A little vinyl rock sauce. We'll be back.
Hey gang, Chuck Skull here. My buddy Larry's Vinyl Rock Source place to go if you're looking for hard to find albums or CDs. This month coming out, he has Bob Dylan, the complete album collection box set on CD, November 5th. The Beatles, On Air Live at the BBC, Volume 2 on CD and LP, November 11th. Black Sabbath, Gathered in Their Masses, DVD on November 22nd. And also, gang, for all you Velvet Underground Lou Reed fans, Larry has a lot of their stuff in stock right now. And remember, Larry's a collector as well, so he doesn't charge collector's prices. Check out Larry's eBay store, Vinyl Rock Source Mail Order, his Facebook page, www.facebook.com/Vinyl Rock Source Mail Order. Like the page, tell him the Wacko Network sent you.
Get some of that.
Yo, we back.
We're back. Chewin The Fat
back.
with Big Beefy.
Yeah, Big Beefy and no one.
No one.
we were just stranded.
Yeah, it's getting bad out there, the weather. It's pretty bad out here today. The snow, it's icing, it's slushing, it's hollering and hooting and
hooting and hollering and roofing and
all kinds of stuff. I just had some jalapeno jam, half a slice of beets,
Yeah.
Tell you the truth, I think I want to go now and go home and take a nap too.
Well, you got another 50 minutes and 43 seconds.
All right, yeah, no problem.
But we're going to get back to a little bit of news.
All right.
CTF News with Big and Beefy.
All right.
That's that little news clip that we finally found. So what do you got going on? What's going on out there for all our Chewin The Fat followers that we can inform them of?
I got a little news out of England? But it was a chef, and this is something I think we all would have done back in the day, but there was no Twitter. But a fired chef got his revenge, and he hijacked the restaurant's Twitter.
Nice.
And started telling the story about this poor guy has a family. He wants to take off a couple of days in December and then take off Christmas.
Uh-huh.
And they wouldn't give it to him, so they fired him. So he made up this whole story. Oh, this guy wanted to do this, do that. And so we fired him, and he was really bad-mouthing the place. Pretty cool, though.
Right.
Twitter. Thank God for Twitter. Guy got a little bit of revenge and made those people look stupid.
I thought about doing that at a place I used to work, too. But you know what? I believe they'll get what they have coming to them.
Yeah, exactly. More sriracha news.
What's going on with Sriracha?
I mean, they're on every week. They were hitting the top of the charts. Everyone was talking about it. This guy's finally getting notoriety, even though it's the highest selling hot sauce. But now, government in California shut their factory down.
Really?
Because they make it all with raw ingredients. They don't cook it.
Uh-huh.
And they said it's not. It doesn't meet their satisfaction of a shelf life because it's all raw and it doesn't cook out the stuff. And so they lost $300,000 right off the bat in the first week because they couldn't produce out of the California
First of all,
plant.
it's kind of interesting that it's all raw. I never knew that was all raw.
Yeah.
Why is that a problem now? I had a bottle of Sriracha in my house for 6 months in my refrigerator. It's fine.
California, liberal California. But they're moving their factory to Philly.
This is coming from a state that you can legally grow marijuana.
Right.
But you can't jar a friggin' bottle of hot sauce. Give me
Right.
a friggin' break. Come on.
So, I mean, people
I think
count
there's
on
more
that.
to it than meets the eye there. Maybe they didn't want to pay anybody off for something.
No, well, they passed a new law, and, it's all about the labels and all this. And then here it is. It's raw product. Never had a problem with it. Never had... recalls or anything else.
You know what gets me? That's like all these people cook pork and trichinosis. And when was the last case of anybody getting trichinosis that you've ever heard about?
Well, ever since we have refrigeration.
Exactly.
That's it. So
even the raw egg in a Caesar dressing or in carbonara. Come on.
Right.
It's 2014. There's people that drink raw glasses of eggs. I mean, I think it's just gone too far. I think it should be protected a little bit. But these people get out of control with it. We got a caller.
We got another caller.
And,
hey, how you doing? You're chewing the fat.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, who's this?
This is Danielle.
Danielle, how are you?
Hey, Danielle, what's going on? How are you tonight?
I'm great. How are you?
We're doing great.
It's good to hear.
All right. You got any questions for us? You want to talk about food? What do you got going on?
I'm just listening in for now. What you guys talking about for now? Let me put input. I'd rather not choose a topic.
All right. Well, we were just talking about, we did some news, and I don't know, Sriracha hot sauce?
Yes, I do.
Well, in California, they passed this law or a food label or something that they shut the factory down because they make it with raw product and they don't cook it and they don't think it's going to last on the shelves, so they stop production for a couple of months and the poor guy's losing money hand over fist. First week he lost over $300,000.
I don't think it should be up to them. I think they should see how the product goes.
Right, exactly.
Well, that product's been out for how many years now? It's been around forever.
Yeah.
And
since he came here,
he
came to the country in like 1984.
There's never been an issue. Now all of a sudden, some schmuck in L.A. or California comes up with this friggin' law. Says, okay,
welcome to the government.
We're going to shut down all your life's hard work because we don't think it's going to last on the shelf.
Right.
Meanwhile, like I said, I got a bottle in my fridge for 6 months and it's fine.
Yeah. New York's the same way. New York's the same way now with the health department. How they're like shutting down mom and pop places for things that were always all right.
Yeah.
Now if they find a cigarette outside the door, then you're getting a $1,000 fine.
Well, I mentioned this on a couple of shows ago. It's not the actual cigarette that's bad, because the ash is actually a phosphorus and it's healthy for you.
It's putting your fingers to your lips.
It's putting your fingers to your lips and then you touching the food. That's why the whole big... Look, half of these guys, God only knows what they touch when they're in a friggin' kitchen. Never mind your lips. That's the least of your friggin' problem.
Right.
Okay, let's be realistic. Who's going to scratch their head, touch their ear, scratch their face? I mean, it's normal human behavior.
Right.
As gross as it may be, but it's normal human friggin' behavior.
Hey, we've survived up until this point. It's not killed us yet, so...
Exactly.
Right. We're also talking about how people panic about undercooked pork and trichinosis and all this other stuff.
And salmonella, and look,
yeah.
I mean, look, raw chicken is gross, and I actually make sure that I do clean the knife.
Right. I mean, you can actually get sick for the raw chicken.
There's people that go way fanatical with that.
I want my pork well done so it's like sawdust. No way.
Yeah.
Medium rare pork is great.
Yeah, I can go. I got to have it cooked through, but just barely cooked through.
Like, yeah, right in the
Just
middle where it's a
barely
little
cooked
pink. I don't want to see any, like, clear pink.
Well, not going to go there. But, yeah.
How's the weather? We're trapped up in the studio. How's it outside right now?
Well, depends. What state you're asking about?
Where are you calling from?
Florida.
Ooh.
Florida.
So, oh my God, it must be a freezing 65 right now over there.
Yeah.
It's about 45. It's pretty chilly.
Oh, all right.
I wish it was 45.
What part of Florida are you from, Danielle?
Actually, I'm from New York, but I joined the Navy.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
Thank you for your service. Fantastic.
Yeah. Thank you for the appreciation.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I see the 917 number. That's why it threw me off when you said Florida.
Yeah.
Yep. I went to culinary-wise, I went to Dorp, and I was in the culinary club.
Oh, I know who you are. What is going on? Chef Matt just left.
I'm sorry. Did he really?
Yeah, because his wife called and yelled at him. He has to go home. But
Aww.
Danielle was
How
one
are
of
you?
when Matt. Now, Chef Matt started right when you were in his class.
Yes, he did. I was, I believe, a sophomore in my second year.
Right, and Danielle was the star pupil, like he did my nephew's charity thing, and she came up with some fantastic. What was it, like some apple? What was that dessert you made?
Oh, the French toast muffin.
Yes, French toast muffins.
That was me. I'm surprised you
I take
remember.
some of the jalapeno jam and put it on a French toast muffin.
Yeah, but Danielle was great, and she was really into it. And actually, after she graduated, she came back to visit and stuff like that.
Very cool.
All the time. I'm coming home for the holidays, and I plan on visiting Mr. Hayes again.
All right,
Nice.
great. He really, you got to, because from the looks of it and what he's talking about, they're not really a fan of the program anymore over there. And he's trying to do better things. He's trying to do better things, and they're kind of,
How can you not be a fan of a program that's going to teach kids how to cook?
So maybe I should show up in uniform and be like, this needs to stay.
Yes.
I think you should. I think you damn well should, because you know what? That kind of really pisses me off that anybody would say, hey, here's a program to teach kids, culinary skills and teach them how to cook and keep them off the friggin' streets and doing other things. How could you not?
Well, he helped me. He did help me.
Yeah.
I mean, how would you not want that?
Yeah, it was you and the really tall guy that was like super smart.
Yep.
What was his name?
Kadeem.
Yeah.
You got some memories, pal. Scott, you remember everything.
Well, because they would do a lot of the charity events with my nephew, the chili cook-off
No,
and
but you
stuff.
still do. You remember everything. Like, even when we judged the food thing, you knew 20 tables ago the chef's name, what it was, you
Right.
on the plate.
That's the only thing I like doing. The only thing I like doing.
Me, I was just eating all the food like a fat bastard and didn't remember anything.
Yeah.
I had to keep asking you, where was this from? Where was that from?
So how we sounding out there in Florida? What part of Florida are you in?
Pensacola, right off the Gulf.
Ah, Pensacola.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I actually bought a franchise of McDonald's out there once because I went through the drive-thru, and all I ordered was French fries and a Pepsi-Cola. And the guy goes, "You want a franchise in Pensacola?" I'm like, "Yes." And next thing you know, the bill was like $150,000. I was like, I can't understand you guys. Dude, cheese, yeah.
All right. That's clever.
Yeah, well, we got to keep some things, I'm always good for a cheesy joke.
Yeah.
Food pun.
That's right.
Yes.
Not
as good as food porn, but right up there with it.
Nice. Yeah, so when you come to town, why don't you stop by Harvest Cafe and say hello? I'm there, and, I got all my consumers. Would love to meet someone in the Navy, and, they're great people. All my special needs trainees and stuff.
Should I scare them in uniform too?
Yeah. You got to make the rounds. You got to use that uniform, Make your rounds.
Oh, no, I can't do that. I'll show up and be a little be like, I know him.
Yeah, that's it. Just go like this. Oh, yeah, I'm here to see Chef Rob, whatever. And then you say hello to everybody. Maybe even we'll take a picture, put it up on our website. That'd be great.
All right, I'll try and squeeze it into my schedule.
All right. Well, it's right down the street from Mr. Hayes, so
Yeah,
why don't you make him take you there for lunch?
Oh, we'll see about that.
Yeah.
So what other stupid food laws are they trying to pass?
It's all crazy. Just all crazy, stupid stuff. We do our little news every once in a while here, and actually, there's some cool stuff that tips for Jesus. I don't know if you've heard about it.
No.
These people, they thought it was one guy who's going around. Now it's all over the world. People are leaving like $3,500 tips and saying it's from Tips for Jesus, and they're all anonymous, and they put it up on Instagram. So that guy's hitting every day now, every day. So now all these waiters and waitresses are begging for a nice $3,500, $2,000 tip.
Yeah, why not?
I would.
Oh yeah.
If I was rich, I would totally do things like that. If I know I can help somebody out and I had the type of money, I would totally do that. Just so I can blow someone's
if I had money to spare, I would. You know what? I would give it to the school so we would keep that culinary program going.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly. We got to push for that because it only takes one person in the higher office or the big boss to just be a little twisted with something, and then everyone will follow them. So he's writing his own grants and trying to get money and stuff like that, just to do different things. But when you have no support coming from up top, it's really hard.
And how's the fundraisers going? Any fundraisers going over there?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, there's so many. We got hit with the storm.
Yep.
And so now everything is a Hurricane Sandy fundraiser and stuff. So it's hard for all the other charities to make money because people are so spent from giving to, Sandy relief and all that stuff. So, a lot of the what do you call that, national disaster relief funds and stuff really are hurting now.
Yeah.
Can't get blood from a stone,
I mean, you could have a French toast muffin fundraiser. Mr. Hayes has the only copy of the recipe.
All right. Well, I think you should start selling those things and getting it out overseas.
He has the only recipe, and it's framed up, and there's one ingredient I didn't write down, though.
Nice.
Now, are you cooking in the Navy? Are you in any kind of a culinary program there?
No, I'm actually an aviation electrician.
Woo! All right, sister.
Yeah.
Very nice. Damn proud of you.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
I knew you when you were just a little high school girl.
Oh, stop it. Oh, man. Yeah, well, suffered through boot camp with the boot camp food instead of the food that I'm used to. Oh, I haven't cooked in so long. I can't wait to come home and cook.
Ah, nice.
Because we don't have kitchens here. We have a microwave. I made a cake in a microwave, by the way.
Nice. How'd it come out?
It was really good. It was a chocolate coffee cake.
Whoa. Well,
Yep.
all right.
In a microwave.
You got to film yourself making it and put it on YouTube.
No, I can't do that.
Why?
Good.
Oh, it's all confidential stuff now. You're all high profile, undercover. You can't do anything anymore now unless the USN says you can.
If I told you, there would be some issues.
Oh,
and I don't
all right.
I don't feel like doing that much paperwork now.
Oh, all right. Oh, my God, look at this. We have 2 MP military police walking in my door right now. Telling me to shut the hell up.
No.
And drop the bottle of sriracha.
All right, Dave. Well, we're running out of some time, but definitely keep listening to us, even though Chef Matt isn't here.
All right.
We're on every Tuesday night at 7 p.m.
Yeah, call it anytime you want. Say hi.
If I'm not working, I'll call.
All right. Yeah, you got to keep checking in with us and tell us where you are in the world.
Sounds like a plan. Well, next week I'll be back home.
All right. Awesome.
All right. Have a good night.
All right, stay safe, Danielle. Thank you so much for the call, and good luck, and I hope to see you around the holidays.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right.
Yeah, Danielle, one of Chef Matt's former students. See, he missed it.
Yeah, we got another caller on the line.
Richard.
Big Rich from Australia calling in. What's going on, Rich?
Oh, things are cooking over here without going near the oven.
Nice.
Yep. Welcome to hell.
What's the weather like over there?
Hot, hot, hot.
Yeah,
I don't have to be in the oven and I'm drained.
Nice.
Oh, Lord. Well, you can come over here and, it's like really, literally with the wind chill, probably around like 10 degrees or something like that.
Sounds good.
Raining, snowing, freezing over, cars sliding all over the place.
Kitty Cat's always saying she's getting cold, so I'll go to jump over there and then just cling on to her. She'll warm up real quick.
Yeah. So how you been, my man?
Been doing all right. Fighting along there, getting everything ready for Christmas. It's a hectic thing, but yeah, normally it's already done, but this year everything's been jumping in the road, so it's still like push along, get it done.
Right. Pretty cool, yeah. I mean, I did all my shopping online. Not bad. I'm pretty psyched.
I'm taking care of that in the next 2 days.
Yeah. We're actually doing a show next week. It's going to be Christmas Eve. We're going to do a live show Tuesday night. Probably do like an hour or so.
Yeah.
Got to keep the tradition alive for Tuesdays. We need perfect attendance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. I actually got another chef you might want to drag on the air at some stage. He's only a young guy. He's done his He's done his courses with the colleges and that. He's got a radio show. He's already got a couple of sponsors. I figure we could even maybe drag him to the network somewhere since he can bring a lot of things with him.
Awesome, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, tell him to call in or let us know a couple of days ahead of time. We'll promote that he's going to be on the show. And
oh yeah, I mean I'll give you his Skype idea sometime, and you can buzz him whenever you want. I actually tried to get him to come on today, but he's a little busy at the moment.
Right. Well, it is. Tuesday nights is a pretty good night for the restaurant business.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, cooking is his passion. I don't think it's at the moment it's his sole occupation. But, I mean, he is excited. He stutters a little bit up there, jumping into it. But, I mean, he can learn to work with that. I mean, as I say, the whole passion of the thing and the way he wants to dive into it is sort of, it makes me think how you guys must have been when you started.
Right. Yeah, you got to be a little green. You can't go in cocky because then you get burned. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't like the cocky.
Oh, yeah. Anyone who gets in there and goes with a no-no is definitely going to get thrown on the hot plate.
Right.
Very cool.
But, yeah, so I think this is as good as time as any right now to announce when my Cutthroat Kitchen episode is going to be aired.
There it is. Chef Rob Burmeister getting on Alton Brown's new show, Cutthroat Kitchen.
Yeah, I got the email yesterday that I'm allowed to talk about it finally.
Nice.
And my episode will be premiering of Cutthroat Kitchen with Alton Brown on the Food Network. Will be airing February 16th. It's a Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a great show. I can't talk about what happened or anything like that, but it's a really, really action-packed show, and it's pretty awesome. You start off with $25,000, and then you have to cook something. They tell you what to cook. You got to shop quick, and then you have to bid on some sabotages.
Nice.
It's an awesome show. Oh, we got another caller here. Hey, you're Chewin The Fat with Big and Beefy. What's going on?
How are you guys tonight?
Hey,
Jackie. Is this Jackie?
Of course it is.
What's going on?
How do you not recognize her voice right
No,
now?
I do, but I don't want to say, hey, Jackie, and then, it could be one number off.
Nice.
How you been? We heard that you ordered some bacon jam.
Yes, I did.
Very nice.
Did you get it? Did you try it?
I didn't get it yet.
I believe there was something wrong with your address or something. You didn't give him your address.
I gave him my address. Oh, it was a thing. Yeah, I messed it up, but I sent it back to him again.
Oh, okay, good. I just know he was all psyched that you ordered it, and there was some kind of a discrepancy, so.
Yeah, I sent it back. He emailed me, and I sent it back to him, so I'm hoping it got to him.
Oh, yeah, awesome. Yeah, I think he was at the post office the other day before he stopped by to say hello to me and drop some stuff off, but.
Nice.
Yeah. So what's going on? It's snowing where you live, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's that nasty ice rain, so stay in the house. You know, I'm hoping that everyone stay in the house and listen to Chewin The Fat with Big and Beefy tonight.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, everybody here has been sick. The kids had the stomach virus going around, so that's not a good thing. But now
if you only had a chicken soup recipe.
Yeah, if you only
if I only had that chicken soup recipe, we'd all be good.
I'm telling you.
We'll tell you again. It's coming. We'll get it to you.
So is Christmas.
Yeah, I know. Jack, hold on for a second. We got another phone call. How you doing? You're Chewin The Fat with Big and Beefy. How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Doing good. Who's calling?
This is James Ryan. I heard Matt Hayes is on.
Hey, James. This is Chef James Ryan from Port Richmond High School.
Nice.
Chef Matt actually hightailed it out of here a half hour ago. He got summoned home.
Yep, the wife called up. Yep, the wife called up and he had to run.
How you doing, my man? When are you coming in the studio?
I just found out about this. You got to give me a call.
Oh, definitely, man. Yeah, we'll hook you up, come in the studio, and just hang out with us for an hour or so.
Yeah, and Chew the Fat.
It's pretty cool. James got an awesome program over at Port Richmond High School. Once again, great kids. They're always at the chili things and all this, and you know, they just need a lot of community support. You know.
Yeah.
And it's a great program. Matter of fact, I have to speak to you. I know someone that's looking to go to Port Richmond next year and get into the culinary program, but she's not sure how.
Yeah, let me know. There's a whole application process. It's pretty simple.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, next time I want to talk to Hayes, too, because I wanted to try and get a competition with the three schools on Staten Island.
Well, we spoke about that, and I said, you know, if we can get like a cool venue and do it like, you know, almost chop style with the teams and film it, I think it would be great. Put it on CTV and get somewhere where we can actually get other students sitting in and cheering for the teams and do all that stuff. I think it would be great.
Yeah, we'll definitely set that up.
Awesome, because, I mean, not only does Port Richmond and New Dorp have it, Tottenville has it, and what's the other school?
Concord has one.
Concord has
one, and South Richmond High School on Mount Loretta.
Mount Loretta, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think that would be awesome. I mean, I like to get some politicians involved and the Advance maybe sponsor it and get like an actual cool setup.
Yeah, we could definitely work something out.
Oh, definitely. Because his kids are great, man. I did the Savor the Flavors at CSI, and they were making some Thai. What was the Thai? What was that called that you were making?
The Shanghai spring roll.
Yeah. Little spring rolls, but they were sitting there stir frying the stuff and rolling them right there. And, yeah, they don't mess around, these kids. I mean, I mean, you have to hand it to the chefs and the teachers and stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
It's easy when they do all the work.
Right, exactly. Especially for these chili things, man. I'd love to have about 10 students to help me chop everything and do all that stuff. That'd be great.
Yes. It makes it easier. So
yeah.
I think, is Matt doing this set on Academy Chili Fest?
He is doing the barbecue and the chili. I think I'm opting out on the barbecue this year because I got killed last year it was so much money, and because they don't let anyone eat, it's only the people giving the pulled pork away.
Yes.
And it was only like 5 of us.
Yes. Yeah, no,
You
that's
know,
right.
no
I
one-
judged that one year, and I noticed that. There's really just a couple stands of pulled pork. I don't think they made the competitors do the pulled pork if they didn't want to.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And even like with the chili, when you get all these out-of-towners coming in, they have to make a gallon of it. They make a small pot, or they pour it out of a can because they don't care about winning that.
Yeah.
And then we're
And you
left
see,
holding the bag.
I know we've spoke there. Some of them actually have printed signs that say out of chili. Like they know they're
Yeah.
going to run out.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, I think they should run it a little bit better, but it's tough. I mean, you know, you're asking all these people to come back year after year, and all of a sudden you're spending $800-900 so you can feed 5,000 people and try to get it back with the winnings, and then you got all these people handing out ribs for votes and stuff like that, and it's all bogus, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But the chili's fun. The barbecue I did for 2 years, and it's too much, especially back-to-back. There was Saturday and Sunday last year, and, you know, this year it was both Saturdays. It's just tough.
Yeah, yeah. This they did it two different weeks this year, correct?
Yeah, it was like the first Saturday was chili, second one was barbecue the week after.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, we definitely got to get Chef James in the studio. Probably after the new year, we'll hook it up.
That'll work out great.
All right, my man.
All right. Take care.
Yeah, we're running out of time, so definitely keep this number. Call us up every week from 7 to 9. Check in, see what the kids are doing, and yeah, we'll definitely work something out.
Great, excellent. Thanks again, Rob. Chef.
All right, Chef, take it easy, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I think he's cooking.
Jackie, what are you doing over there? You got a bird in the background?
Yeah, you hear my bird?
I hear your bird.
I think he likes your voice because he doesn't usually say anything.
All right. Well, I'm glad I can make.
Well, I do have a nice recipe for you know, some parakeet soup.
No, it's cockatiels.
Oh.
Rob, did you ever have a cockatiel?
Yeah. Clem's an avid bird watcher. He's seen a cockatiel.
Wow.
Yeah. But,
well, I just wanted to call in and say my daily hellos, you know.
Jackie,
all right, Jackie, you are the best. And keep chewing the fat with us. We love it,
really.
man. Yeah.
All right.
Of course.
We will be doing a show next
Jackie's
week.
like part of the show now. Like,
Yeah.
I get upset when you don't call.
She's like Marianne from Brooklyn on the Howard Stern show.
Exactly.
But definitely, we're doing a show next week. We're still doing a live show. We might cut it short so we can be with our families
we're gonna
and stuff.
get some cool Christmas music going and Christmas ideas. And
yeah, we're just gonna be talking, you know, talking some eggnog and stuff like that. Yeah.
All right. Well, all you guys have a Merry Christmas.
All right, you too, Jackie, and hopefully we talk to you before the new year.
All right.
Okay.
Merry.
All right, have a great one.
Merry.
Yeah, quite contrary. Oh.
How did your garden grow?
All right. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. That was Jackie. All right.
Yeah, man. Pretty cool.
Yeah. So what else we got? What else we got going on here?
I don't know.
We never did have food fight.
No, we didn't because it was just too many people talking.
I'm telling you. You would have lost anyway, though.
Yeah, I definitely would have. But I mean.
Well, didn't you win last week?
Yes,
for
I
the
did.
First time.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, nice. All right.
But yeah, well, we were talking about school lunches, basically.
Yeah.
And you know, you liked your. But then again, a lot of people don't remember the turkey cubes and gravy.
Hey, that's true. I'll give you that. Everybody remembers pizza because it's pizza.
Right.
You know.
But you know, I liked anything that these ladies with the hand that's were cracking open a number 10 can.
You like it extra sloppy?
Yeah.
Where's that from? What movie is that from? Come on, with the lunch lady. Do you like them sloppy?
Oh, Billy Madison.
Oh, yeah, that's it. There it is.
Yep. So, I think I might even have.
I think you might have something too. I don't know.
I'm looking.
Yeah,
H-I-J-K. Oh, my God.
One of these days we got to organize this soundboard.
Well, we got to take a lot of stuff. Yeah, Adam Sandler, baby.
Nice.
Lunch Lady Land.
Magic meat dressing.
Baby, that's our next thing.
Yeah, we got a couple more callers calling in.
Yeah.
We got Kat on the line.
This is still Jackie, right?
Yeah, I'm still here. You didn't hang up on me.
All right.
We got a call coming in from Kat. Let's say hello to Kat.
Hey, Kat, what's up?
Hi,
what
guys.
Is up?
What's
How
up,
you guys
Kat?
doing?
We're doing great.
I'm 5x5 and staying alive.
Amen to that. You better stay alive, sister.
Yeah.
No,
Kat, did you have a favorite school lunch back in the day when you were a kid?
Well, I grew up in New York, and all the school lunches, I'm going to say the word, they sucked.
Well,
they totally sucked.
Well, don't compare. You can't compare it to what we got today. I mean, you got to think of it as it was 30 years ago, and there wasn't much technology, and
No,
my favorite.
Years. This is 40 years ago, because I'm 47.
Wow.
Yeah, so we were like 35 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
But my favorite thing was once a week, I remember my mother gave me the envelope, said lunch money on it, and it was a quarter.
Yeah.
Where can you go wrong?
Yeah.
Granted, everything we ate, our fingers would swell up from sodium. Sure. But, I like the turkey cubes, the raviolis. Everything was just right out of the
We didn't have anything like that. We didn't even have ravioli or anything like that. It was like rubbery hot dogs. The pizza.
See, we never had hot dogs.
But you have had a cockatoo, though.
Yeah.
No.
But Salisbury steak we used to have, which is...
Hey, leave my birds alone.
Listen, don't be playing around with Jackie's birds.
Leave my birds alone.
No, it was awful because I was in the Long Island East Islip School District, and it was horrible.
Right, the home of Amy Fisher thought the food sucked too when she went apeshit.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably what made her, do what she did. And Amityville is horror. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
but I was anything in gravy, and when I say that, I mean brown gravy.
Oh,
Salisbury steak, the turkey cubes. We used to have the chipped beef, shit on a shingle.
Yeah.
That's what we called it too, and I don't eat red meat, so I would separate my food, and my friends would be like, "Kat, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm separating my food because I have to throw this out, I have to throw that out, I have to throw this out, and then all that was left would be like the mashed potatoes that look like
Right, they were powdered mashed potatoes.
Exactly.
I thought they were fantastic.
They look like the snowballs that.
Yeah, they did it with the ice cream scoop and.
Yeah, but I will say this: they did have good ice cream. The ice cream and Italian ices, or Luigi's.
Every once in a while we would get the ice cream sandwich.
Yeah.
Or the little
Luigi's
Dixie cups with chocolate vanilla.
Were the bomb, and they were only like 20 cents back then.
Wow.
Yeah, but I love the milk. The little the little containers of
Matter
milk.
of fact, one of my dairy guys in one of the restaurants that I used to work in used to drop me off a case of those for free, the little baby chocolate.
Ah, nice.
Dude, fantastic.
The only thing I hated about the hot lunch in grammar school when I was young and stuff was I had braces, and I had to wear a retainer, and like clockwork, I'd wrap it in a napkin and always throw it out, and I would be up to my knees in milk and all the stuff looking for my retainer, because the thing back then was like $800.
Wow.
You know, and I couldn't leave until I got it. I'd be crying, covered in food, looking for this thing. Half the times it was in my St. Rock sweater pocket, you know. Like but yeah, I was a fan of the hot lunch, the turkey cubes, you know. Loved it. I actually had a retro 80s party at a place that I worked, and the whole menu. I did homemade chicken rondelets. Remember chicken rondelets, the processed patties?
Yeah.
I did turkey cubes and gravy. I did, what the hell else did I do? I can't even remember right now. I did a chopped school salad, and, you know, it was awesome.
Yeah.
So flying out the door. Chicken rondelette sandwiches is great. But
the pizza that in the school that I went to in elementary school, I went to Isle Terrace Elementary School, the same one that Boomer Esiason went to.
Nice.
He was a few years ahead of me. But
why are you name dropping over there, Kat?
So I'm just letting you know. Look how he turned out. He played for the Jets. You know, he wound up at Arizona. So I guess the food did something good for him, but it didn't do anything good for me. That's why I'm saying it. But,
well, you're on the Big and Beefy show, so there you go.
Yeah, look at what it made
You got your
up.
own damn show, as a matter of fact, which is
yeah,
fantastic.
Okay. So I guess yeah. So, but the pizza was like cardboard with cheese.
Right. Well, I agree with that. I wasn't a fan of the pizza because, you know, we had that in the freezer at my house. The with that paper-looking shredded cheese, and you know, if I wanted to eat that crap, I could go home and make it in the toaster oven because we didn't even have a microwave back then.
Popping fresh, like Pop-Tarts almost.
Yeah.
You know.
I didn't like
Popping fresh. Wow.
Because it was they didn't. It was either undercooked or overcooked. You never got a decent slice of pizza. These ladies didn't care. I wasn't a big fan. At least I knew with my hot stuff smothered in gravy, they were actually heating it up and putting it in hotel pans and baking it in the oven. And that was my favorite. It was nothing like a nice hot meal during the day, you know. And then I started bringing my own lunch, and it sucked. Paper bag with a sandwich, and I always wanted crap. I get a yodel, but then there was always that apple, and I couldn't give it away.
What? I remember going to school, and the Italians, and we didn't do this on purpose back then, but it just so happened that the Italians would all sit together. And who had a superside and mortadella and provolone. I had a salami and cheese with roasted peppers, and the white bread would turn all pink and mushy from the roasted peppers, and it was fantastic. And there'd be like a little piece of homemade cheesecake in there. Or,
no, not at all. I never had that.
Yeah, see that? Yes.
You know, I grew up in Port Richmond. It was like the Italians in Port Richmond were like the Irish and everyone else. It was just like, here, go to the deli. And my favorite was the chicken roll. Weave a chicken roll, and that's all I had was that spiced ham bologna.
I was having eggplant parmesan and fucking meatball.
I had the poorest cold cuts. We couldn't even get ham unless it was an occasion. It was bologna, olive loaf, spiced ham, Dutch loaf, liverwurst.
Olive loaf, man. Olive loaf.
I love it all. I love it.
Spiced ham too. Fantastic.
Yeah. Now, if God forbid you see a kid with a cold cut sandwich, it's turkey. Turkey this, turkey that, because everyone thinks they're doing healthy, but that stuff is packed with sodium.
Exactly. If you're gonna do it right. Have the salami and the gobble.
Right.
It was
I would get salami sandwiches, but smother it in mayo.
It was great though when my nonna would make my lunch. When my nonna moved in with us, and she made me and my brother lunches, it was like, oh, fantastico.
Kat, what do you think about that? Rob was smearing mayo all over his salami.
I love mayonnaise on everything. I
don't think that's a good idea.
I put.
That usually happens when I choke my cockatoo.
Yeah. I put horseradish in it. And I put wasabi sauce on everything.
We do a horseradish mayo. Try this. I do mayo. I actually get a little bit of garlic and I grate it. Worcestershire, horseradish, a dash of hot sauce, and chopped up dill. A little bit of chopped up dill in there. And let me tell you something. I would squirt this on anything. I would even squirt it on Rob's cockatoo. Poor bird.
I wish I had a cockatoo. I'd love to walk into a doctor and say, "Hey, doc, I have 5 penises," and he goes, "Well, how's your underwear fit?" I'd be like a glove. But yeah, so you know, we can
glove Billy Goats or something like that, or whatever that joke is.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember it though. I do know what you're talking about.
Billy Goat joke.
I wish I had a cockatoo.
How about 3?
I have a cockatoos.
Cockatoos.
All right, we're not going to go there. We're going to try to keep this cheap as possible.
But yeah, we're getting low on time. There's about 8 minutes left, and you know, we just want to tell everybody to keep in touch with us during the week. You can email us at ctfwithbigandbeefy@gmail.com. Or go to our Facebook at facebook.com/CTF with Big and Beefy, or just do a search at Chewin The Fat with Big and Beefy.
You'll find us on our even personal pages, Rob Burmeister,
Clemenza Caserta Jr., Chef Clemenza. I mean, we want to hear from the people out there during the week, and, you know...
we got one last call.
Yeah, we just want to hear, like, you know, if you want us to do recipes on, except chicken soup, you know. Hold on.
See what it is.
Yeah, right. You'll never get it.
Hello, Chewin The Fat with Big and Beefy. Who's this?
Hey, Chef Clemenza, it's Peggy. I miss you.
Hey, Peggy, how are you?
Good. I hear you're going to do a presentation tonight for my Vegas friends.
Yeah, look at this. We're talking about a cockatoo, and we got 3 girls on the line.
Hey, you know what they say? Any cock will do.
All right, Peggy, where's the whipped cream? Peggy was a guest in our studio a couple of weeks ago from Nerium. Rob called it Nexium.
Yeah. I had agita. I couldn't help it.
Not only is it clean your skin, but it goes on burn too. Great product, by the way, and she made us some homemade pie, which was delicious.
Yeah, with cottage cheese.
And a whipped cream.
Yeah. And whipped cream.
And a whipped cream.
All right. So what's going on, Peg? What's going on there?
I just wanted to call and say hi. I just got done working. Some of us have to work for a living.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I know. It happens.
It's a fool's job, the work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, before you guys went out there, I just wanted to say hello and say I missed you guys, and hopefully I'll be back in Staten Island one of these days.
Yeah, you come by anytime you want. Rob and I got to do the pool party show in an hour.
Yeah.
And we'll bullshit with them for a little while on, what is that, VegasRadio.com. Is that it? Radio Satellite Vegas?
They love Rob, Chef Rob, because he's an Elvis fan. He's got the Elvis lamp.
Ah, that's right. And my crying Elvis velvet painting.
Nice.
There you go. They'll love you.
Yeah, we got another caller. Hold on.
All right, take care.
Goodbye. Chewin The Fat with Big and Beefy. How's it going?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Is this Big or Beefy?
We can do whatever you want. This is Big and Beefy.
This is Big and Beefy.
Big and Beefy?
Yeah. Who's this?
I'm a good friend of Big.
You're a good friend of Big?
Oh yeah. That's me. Who's speaking? Come on, give me a hint.
I can't tell you. But Big over there should know who I am.
I know who you are with the 561 area code there, and I'm actually.
Oh really?
Beefy.
Oh really?
So what's going on down there in Florida? What are you doing?
Right now, just joking off. That's about it.
Nice,
Can I
nice.
come?
Only if he makes you.
Yeah. Who said that?
Amen.
Who?
There we go. So what's going on?
I'm planning for New Year's. I'll come.
I'm jealous of all you Florida people right now. It's what's it, 45,
No,
50,
speak up. I can't hear what you're saying.
What's the temperature like down there?
Right now it's about 80.
Wow.
Nice.
I'm going to have to go scrape the ice off my friggin' windshield in about 20 minutes.
Off the inside
Yeah,
of the windshield.
my heart waits for you.
So. What do you got?
My heart bleeds for you.
I know. It should.
You know,
I'm a very
my dick is bleeding too.
Well, you better go get that checked out.
All right. Look at this. 5 minutes left in the show, and we got 35 crazy freaking callers.
Yeah, no, it was great.
Yeah.
I love it. I can't wait. And, well, don't forget, people, while we got you on the line, next week we're going to be doing a show with Christmas Eve.
Christmas
if you're bored
Eve,
at your house, give us a call.
We'll be eating some food because I'm going to bring over a little on the bus, I think.
All right, good. You know, we're not going to do the whole show. We'll probably wind up doing the whole show.
Yeah, we probably might wind up doing close to the whole show.
But yeah, we want to spend a little Christmas Eve with our fans.
Songs that we're going to play. You know,
yeah.
The 12 Guido Christmas songs and Dominic the Donkey and some whacked out other Christmas songs.
I'm gonna narrate the whole Christmas carol.
Yes, but the night before Big and Beefy and Rob had a cockatoo. All right.
Yo, Big.
I'm Beefy.
Big.
Yo.
Oh, you're Beefy?
Come on now. Of course I'm Beefy.
You're not Big?
No, Big is over here.
Okay. All right, Beefy.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
You talk to me. You got.
Hello, Frisco.
So I got Big or Beefy? Which one is it?
You got both. You got us both here. You can have it both ways. You can have it Big or Beefy. Whatever you're into.
Whichever one you want. Whichever one you prefer.
Whatever you're into.
Okay. All right. Well, whatever you're into also. Anyways, get my pictures ready.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
That's what I got to say about the pictures.
Who stole that one? He stole that one.
All I know is he's been hounding me for a picture of. I know this guy.
Yeah.
20 years.
I want my freaking
30
pictures.
years maybe. And I got some
years.
pictures of us from back in the friggin' day. And I took a picture of them on my
exactly.
phone. And apparently they weren't clear enough on his phone.
No,
so I got to retake all these pictures for him and send them to him because we lost all the other original pictures.
Damn.
All right.
Originally a Staten Island guy?
I've only been waiting for about how many years now? How many years?
I don't know. Too many freaking years.
Too many, right? Too many years.
Yeah. Me and Merch go back many, many years.
Yeah.
All right. Give
pool parties at the house.
Give Phyllis my love.
I definitely will, brother.
Okay. Be well.
All right, Merch.
All right.
Later.
Take it easy.
Later.
And my boy Merch calling in from FLA.
Yeah.
I almost didn't know who he was. He had a pretty good disguised voice there for a second.
Yeah. Well, we want to say goodnight to everybody. So we got a minute left.
And it's
we want to also go to Hell's Kitchen Underground on Facebook and
absolutely.
Support her.
Yeah.
Go to Chewin The Fat with Big and Beefy. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter. CTF Podcast on Twitter. And people, we just want everyone to keep chewing the fat.
Right.
You have a good night, everybody.
Later.
If we don't see you, Merry Christmas. If we don't hear you, if you don't hear us, Merry Christmas.
And happy
Take it
freaking
easy.
New Year.
Everyone likes data, because when you have more data, you have more freedom. Freedom to do whatever. That's why AT&T is offering you 15 gigabytes for $100, plus $15 for each line. Because the more data you have, the more freedom you can enjoy. Freedom to post more memories, download more fun, and share what matters most with who matters most. 15 gigs of data for $100, plus $15 for each line at AT&T. What more could you want? I sure can't think of anything. AT&T, mobilizing your world.
Come in now and get the all-new LG V10, designed to capture, edit, and share high-quality video.
Pricing is monthly for service on smartphones on AT&T Next. Other pricing options available. Overage monthly and other charges and restrictions apply. See a store for details.